Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to our second episode of our new Old World Let's Play. And we are back in 695 BCE and we're playing as the Carthaginians in the Carthaginians founding of Carthage campaign. And our legendary founder Dido already has passed away, basically turned 1. And we're just playing as King Malchus, descendant of Dido, who just got married to the Queen Consort Shamshi. From the Margonite house. And yeah, that's where we are. We just founded a city, basically starting our first moves to expand. We're paying a tribute to the Numidians since we don't have any military at the moment that could fight them at the moment and hold them off. So we do have a peace. Also, we tried to placate the Libyans a little bit. So far we're quite humble, but I hope this will change soon. And let's actually go in right now since there's not so much to do. We just we have been exploring over here with our militia. I don't want to move them too far away, to be honest, from the hometown, since it's our only military force right now. And we have our scouts over here that can harvest a little bit around, which we will do. Oh, and we get an event by discovering stuff. The Wilderness Beyond. In the Wilderness Beyond Carthage's borders, our troops discover a small settlement tucked away in a valley. Though cautious at first, the inhabitants appear peaceful and are willing to trade knowledge. Familiar with the land, they offer to direct us towards resources for a small price. Alright, that's really cool. We can get marble or ore out in the city, and I'm absolutely sure we will do this. Let's just reconsider. I think marble, should be a luxury resource, right? Is it? No, I don't think so. Here, dice are a luxury resource, right? So it's luxury. Okay, marble isn't. Will provide us stones, whilst ore, of course, provides us more iron. To be honest, since we are not the most military nation, will try to go for like a mercenary or some kind of deal where I could just hire troops of other nations, of the Numidians, for example. As much as possible, I think I would rather go towards the marble, since we needed to get our cultural big city out. Alright, so marble to shape into great cities. There we go. Anyways, in Numidian lands, probably have to take this place to get it, but well, nevertheless, good to have it around. Let's harvest the camels also. And let's see what else is there to take. Alright, and then probably go to the left over here to the west. Anyways, we have no orders, which leaves us just to end this turn and go into the next year. And what is happening? Okay, Idash, the family house died with 24. She was such a great governor. Sad. And the paganism was founded in Carthage. Very nice, since we built the first temple. And we've got a new oligarch of Armlik the Scholar. And a new court scholar, Balhano, has joined our court. His curiosity and insight will aid Carthage in unraveling the mysteries of the world. Oh, very nice. Is he very smart? At least he's definitely not stupid. Very good to see. That's good. Alright. How did she die? But he likes this at least a lot. Alright, let's go through the events that occurred. Weeks of misery and physical agony end of an overcast morning when the death of Idlash of Carthage gives birth. She died of giving birth, okay. Sadly, she does not survive the experience. Her husband Armelik passes the day in dignified mourning. One day, Armelik arrives at the court. Now he's the head. Alright. In the court alongside several women from his household staff. He proposes that we spend more effort to understand the process of birth giving and its complications, including new methods of safe delivery. Well, the court has more important matters to consider. Wisdom demands that we change our ways. Wait. Gains midwifery. Permanent. Wow. We can get for 150 gold a permanent science buff on Carthage. And he gets mourning. Well, he's not leader, so that's okay. Or propose a new marriage. Now we'll definitely get these. What could have we done over here? as a compassionate one. No, but we will definitely get the midwifery, since for 150, like a permanent buff on Carthage, this is nice to have. Wisdom demands that we change our ways. Alright. And death of a governor, we can get a new governor in, and I think I want to. Let's quickly consider which one. Yeah, here the new oligarch is very interesting, since he has the Pathfinder and therefore gives Pride's camps and nets output, and we've got 1, 2, probably later 3 camps here, kind of, which outperforms also our king, who is obviously an interesting choice. We have a lot of interesting choices here. The science output, since probably doubles our science output. I, however, want to go the solid, the boring way of the growth phase in the beginning, so we're gonna rather go also with our food is not that secure, so I'm gonna go with the Pathfinder for the beginning, and we shall see where we use our other great man, our king and our scientist, but he's just too good of a governor over here. All right, and we've got a settler that was just built. I totally forgot about it, so we should definitely go ahead and use him already. And this looks by far the best spot to settle. Let's think about it, which one we want. Okay, just talked about these, that we can use it for the camps over here, this dude, but we can't really because it's here. Maybe we'll relocate him over here after time, actually. Let's just think which ones we want to, which new family we want. So the, I don't want to skip them or like skip the others, so we have to get a new family out. The bar kids, no, because they're connected overseas, so there's connection anyways already, and the river, it's, and we don't want the riders here. Maybe the traders. Also, net output is increased over here with the traders. Yeah, we have 2 nets at least here. Well, it would have been better. Yeah, you can't always, there's always some pro and cons. That's the beauty also, what I really like about Old Worlds. There's, for me at least, I mean, I'm also not an expert in this game, but I always have a lot of things to think about, and there's not a clear first thing that makes so much sense for us, for me, so I really like it, that there's always interesting choices to make. And yeah, come on, let's go for the traders. We are artisans and we are definitely also traders. Get the Hanoi needs out. And we get a court merchant here. Melak. Alright. Also quite a good governor. I need cities that get these wonderful governors out. Alright, and the event monarchy. Phoenician culture is one primarily of commerce. As envisioned by Queen Dido, who is now worshipped as goddess, Carthage is ruled by monarchs. Leading merchants whose skill keep the economy growing and the culture thriving serve in the court. As the city of Padomentum is founded, the civilization can no longer be viewed as a city-state. Leaders of the most prominent families come forward to present their ideas on how best to further Carthaginian expansion. Only the monarch personally can choose the path Carthage will follow. Alright, starts goal, improve 5 tiles or amass money. Okay. How do the traders amass money? The thing is, we probably spent a lot of money, and I'm definitely gonna improve the 5 tiles soon. With what time do we have? 30 years? And I mean, it doesn't even affect the opinion of the family, so I will go with the 5 tiles for sure. Wonderful. And we have 32 turns to do so. And we have got Hadromentum out. Is there anything, once again, what I... New court cheer families, this new workers start with Zoeya. What was this? Can add multiple roads, okay. It is kind of the default start for me to also get a worker out, since the family worker is always better also in building certain... How can we get a shopkeeper out already? What is... Oh, we have a market? What is this? Improvement. What is a fair? A fair, okay, a fair. Alright. Is this a family seats? Ah, on seat founded at fair. Alright. So we could get the trade already out, which provides us growth. That's interesting. The elder shopkeeper is very, very useful, apparently. But gives us somehow the growth over here, right? So I'm kind of considering actually, instead of getting the worker out, getting the shopkeeper out first. And some easy improvements can be worst case, even if it takes 1 year longer, can be done by one of those guys, since they are not super busy all the time. Stone cutting we don't have yet, no. So actually, talking about it, we could already move one over here. You improve the nets over here for sure. By the way, we're running out of wood slowly and already. That is also nice to see. Oh, no, nice to see. Yeah, super nice. And potentially I will use... Yeah, we're running out of orders, by the way, so our units won't move at all, since I rather focus on the builders right now. Interesting to get another mine out, but actually I will go here and start building some nets next turn. I find this actually more interesting. And we can choose a production over here, since, yeah, we finished the first... the settler. And the question is where we want to invest in. We can't build units yet, which we would need to fight down the barbarians, but are also more expensive for us. So maybe I will rather either get the miner out or the fisherman out here. And as I said, I want to focus on growth at the beginning, so let's definitely get the fisher out. And which also goes hand in hand with the governor, who is the pathfinder. So yeah, let's definitely do this, so we get some real fast growth and then can grow things quickly. All right, next turn. And my queen consort has converted to Carthaginian paganism. All right. How do they like us? Do they like us? Yeah. I think we could do this as well, actually. I think I will. But first of all, let's get here the nets out. It takes here 4 years. Normally it would have taken, in Carthage, it would have taken 3, because the workers are here, indicated by the colors, part of the Magonet family. So, but in this times, before waiting, I'd rather give this little push here out and get the nets started. Alright, we've got the militia, which, yeah, is nothing to do. And we do have our scouts that could and will harvest something over here, some olives. Getting some culture in Carthage, which is very nice. And again, see, these little harvests are really helpful sometimes and can make sense. We can move the militia once more. By the way, you get gold when you have leftover. You can't store them, these orders, but if you would sell them if you have excessive ones. And to be honest, since the only really threatening dangers over here, I just moved them a little bit up over here anyways. I hope I will have some troops to fight these barbarians also soon. Alright, Queen Consort Shamshi the Swift is now the head of the Carthaginian paganism. The opinion you've has changed from cautious to pleased. Oh nice, my wife is the head. This makes a lot of sense. And 3 workers. Seasonals. Carthage controls more land than it did just a decade ago, yet much of it lies unused. There's need for more workers so that more of our land may be put to productive use. Seasonals that tire users to produce dyes are also found near our shores, or will help our warriors, and there's fertile lands for farmers as well. Well, okay, 3 workers. This should be also not big of a problem. And yeah, what else is there to do? Oligarch, the head of Margonite, is idle. What can he convert? Religion? Okay. Okay, she can convert a lot of people. I definitely will go and convert myself. So now we are also the Carthaginian paganism, which will be helpful for relations and so on. At the moment doesn't play too much of a role, but nevertheless. By the way, let's have a look at our Shrine of Malchus over here. Very beautiful, no? And yeah, when we have not so much to do, they can just be sent on. Who is this? The oligarch Amik the Scholar. He's... Come on, we do have the civic right now. Let's also convert him. And what can he do? Actually, he can just do intercession. Okay, I don't need this one. Interesting is there a lot of... You feel like there's a lot of people coming up. Maybe another part of the family or with the other characters. Anyhow, let's keep exploring then with our scout. Harvest some goats. I mean, six food is not that relevant, but nevertheless. And we discover the home oak woodlands. Alright, no orders left, so let's just jump into the next turn. And our queen consort turns ruthless. She will do whatever it takes to get what she wants. Alright. Giving us... Oh, now our training is really rushing to the top. Just through her. It's even a weakness, okay. And your wife has given birth to a daughter, Princess Arisha Tabal. So we should have a new... Yes, here she is. A new heir also. Like, finally a legitimate heir. Wonderful. But before we pick something over here, let's go to the events. Naval supremacy. To date, Carthage has followed the example of the motherland of the great Phoenician city of Tyre, using wealth alone to control our destiny. Yet Tyre resides at one end of the vast Mediterranean Sea, while Carthage sits astride the middle of the sea. From this position, the most profitable trade routes pass through Carthaginian waters, while naval power could be projected to anywhere. The future will belong to the greatest naval power. For who can imagine anyone being able to harm an empire who cannot be defeated at sea? Armies could not even reach us. Building the largest, most skilled, most powerful navy will be the key to our ascension. Construct 3 biremes. Alright. Interesting, yeah. We're not really at constructing right now, but it's definitely something we should have in mind. Building a navy, that makes absolute sense. And ironworking discovered. I think I just, also that I can use my quarry, I want to get the stone cutting out. And also we're running out of stones at some point, and otherwise you need to constantly keep on buying those. So no thank you, I'm very fine for the situation. Alright, we've got this worker free who can do some stuff. Question is what we want to do. I mean... I could save up these shrines for other cities. However, what shrines are there left? I can... Or what else is adjacent groves, adjacent resources? So actually I think I'll get this Tanit shrine over here in between these two resources, or in between those. So for Hadromentum as a shrine. And since the pastures are quite rare and... I don't see a... Yeah, I'll just rather boost our capital growth, and we will be a centralized country, so let's get the Shrine of Baal Hamon out now. Just here. And I think... Yeah, it's a good move. We get also by removing the scrub, we get some wood in. Let's do it. Baal Hamon, here we go. Will provide some extra growth here for Carthage itself. Okay, what do we have? What do we have left here? Our scout. Oh, interesting. Gems. Harvest them. Some extra culture. And some the Numidians again. Of course, so these barbarians here absolutely our next destination, our next target for expansion. We do need some troops for it. I think we can recruit actually warriors after finishing the iron one. So this would be nice. But we need at least like 2 units, and these our militia is very, very weak, so I don't know if this will be sufficient. Let's see. Queen Consort has successfully converted oligarch Amalek to her religion. Wonderful. Your wife has given birth to a son, Prince Sushan. And here we have Prince Sushan. Apparently, it's something, in the standard settings of Old World, it's set to basically, I forgot the correct term, to be honest, I'm sorry, but for like actually fair heritage laws, so women and men are samely recognized. So the older daughter would prevail and be the heir instead of her brother. But you can change this in Old World, and not like I'm not a strongly anti-feminist person, but I feel like especially for these old times, of course there have been fantastic female leaders and female monarchs also around, but I feel like it's kind of natural at these times. And also, especially for me, it's easier to keep track of the family tree and so on, that the males are being like dominantly for the heritage, basically also from like in Crusader Kings. So just to make it easy for me, I've set it to this in my normal settings. I'm not sure if this any default settings for the scenario, or if this just comes or is considered or by the rules I set up before. Anyways, yeah, it is what it is. So apparently we have our many sons are being preferred in the line of succession. All right, let's keep on going over here. Since there's nothing else to do. Some more goats, nah. Yeah, and we've got the militia. I mean, to be honest, we could try to... But this is they can't even get our experience. No. Militia is really bad. Troops. Let's actually get them over here. And just defend here. We need other troops to get on, go into the offensive. Let's... Who else can you convert? It's okay, I think. I mean, you could just randomly get somebody out. But everybody's like, it's just very happy right now. I think it's fine. Governor can governor can, by the way, only be deployed to a city if there's a garrison. So only the garrison is already here for the capital. The others don't have it yet. So we need to build it first. So in case you wonder why I couldn't set up a governor over here. All right, let's end the year. And we do have a public feast. The wealthier citizens of Carthage wish to hold a public feast in honor of their city's ongoing prosperity. They have asked the governor oligarch Amilik the Scholar to take the seat of honor. What should he do? Yeah, we do have, so one next concept, quickly for those who don't know the game. We do have here, we're now on culture level 2 on developing, and it grows by 12 due to different reasons. And it gives more points in the regular game, but also I think the output increases, but now I'm actually a little bit... Let's see, more experience, can have reproduction, costs more, but also provides more victory points. And I think, yeah, also new buildings can be built and so on, so it's relevant. And every time the culture increases in the city, there's an event related to it. So here we are, the public feast. The wealthier citizens of Carthage wish to hold a public feast in honor of their city's ongoing prosperity. They've asked the governor oligarch Amilik the Scholar to take the seat of honor. What should he do? Show good manners and eat his fill. He get discipline, charisma, or wisdom. He is a scholar though. So actually... that is so little effect in the end. While the discipline provides us 5 extra mana, but it's also we don't get so much. I'll go with the wisdom just because it fits him, and I intend to also improve the wisdom output of Carthage a little bit in the future, so it's nice for now. Until the earth, despite her noble position, Queen Consort Shamshi the Swift has always enjoyed gardening and growing food for the royal family. Now she asks for a space of her own to tend. What shall we do? Okay. Shall we give her a cultivator? What is... But she's not an... No, she's nothing right now. Can also just disappoint her. I mean, it's quite nice. I think now that she's pleased, but to be honest, I don't want to fire out 240 now to... I mean, it's a little bit more than one turn's income. But she's more of a general than a governor. Will not have her as a governor, so no, sorry lady, it's too expensive. Which leads her to be not our biggest fan anymore, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. Alright, we've got our second temple also over here, which also helped us, by the way, to extend our borders, which happens here and there, which is nice to see. And this is the reason why I will immediately also go and get these nets out. Since we do have a strong buff here in Carthage on all nets. Not through the being traders, but through the governor. You know, remember this one. So yeah, Carthage will grow very quickly. And we've built our nets down here. I said I'm gonna move back, but actually, just to support this a little bit further, let's get the next nets out, and once we're already here, and then we'll move them back to Carthage in the end. Alright, these guys are just staying here and hold the line, or get a good overview. More elephants, harvest them. Okay, and no more Numidians around, so yeah. See, the Numidians are not only here, this is the reason why I'm happy to have a peace at the moment, actually, and placate them with a little bit of iron payments. Since, yeah, it's quite big. And still we have absolutely no army. Yeah, with these words go to the next round. And we've discovered Sicily somehow. Alright, just by... We've become the ambitious, very nice. I think this just adds a little legitimacy. And yeah. Sicily. I mean, it would be awesome, obviously, to get over there. Can our scouts go on water, actually? Or do we need a tech for that? Because going here, no, I cannot. Do I have the technology to build biremes? No, I do not. Can I do anything over here? Nothing. Let's start with the units first. Keep on scouting here. Why can't I harvest the wine? I'm too far from a friendly city, okay. More Numidians around, then Carthage has been done producing, and despite our debuff on producing speed, I will get a warrior out. We just need it, and right now they can't do anything really helpful, anything else, I think, so we'll need him. Get the warrior out. Can we somehow rush it? Yeah, we can for civics, but I don't want to do this to not increase the discontent, and we will use the civics at other places. It's quite expensive. You guys can hold the position, and there's nothing to do from the other side. So we're gonna get a lot of money back from wasting these points, but that's fair enough. And yeah, to be honest, I think this is also a great point for us to stop this very episode. So it was a good run already. We are in turn 12 now. Got some new goals in, expanded a little bit, and now we get a clear view on what's going on in North Africa. We shall see how Malchus is continuing next turn. Let me know what you think. What would you recommend me to do? Yeah, and then we'll see each other in the next episode. Leave me a like and a subscription if you haven't yet. Helps the channel a lot and motivates me. So thank you very much. Otherwise, just see you next video. Have a good time. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.